Joining us now is one of the top welterweights in the world, Rory MacDonald, getting down at Bellator 179 this Friday against Paul Daly. What's up, Rory? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, man. Welcome back to MMA Junkie Radio. You're on with George and Goes and Jason, the intern. He's from your neck of the woods. He's from the Couve, from Vancouver. So, Vancouver boy, talking to a Vancouver boy. All right. Hey, you know, it's funny, Rory. I was looking at your record, and I was thinking, yeah, a lot of people are going to bring up, you know, the two losses or whatever, but I went further than that. You got wins over the last Strikeforce welterweight champ, the current UFC welterweight champ, and the guy that just won the right to fight for the next UFC title in Damian Maia, and, of course, the destructions of BJ Penn, and who's a Hall of Famer, and Nate Diaz, who may be one of the top pay-per-view draws in the sport. I mean, pretty damn impressive what you've done over the years.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It's easy to forget in this game. You know, you're only as good as your last performance in fighting, so you got to understand that it's a short-lived memory for people in the fight world. So it's all good.
Yeah, definitely. As far as what was harder to shake off, these losses or just like the injuries, and especially your nose? I know you've had a problem with the nose, and that's why you needed the extended time off.
Yeah, that's absolutely the reason. Is just giving my nose time to heal, and that's it. You know, if it wasn't for that, you would have seen a lot more of me.
Mm-hmm. You're only 27-year-olds, but you had, you know, quite a career. At any point in time, would it be accurate to say, hey, it's great to start off, you know, the sport young, and you've had these great fights, but wear and tear, are you concerned about that, you know, with just so many of these big fights and, you know, all the blood spilled, you know, you kicking ass, others getting you?
Not really. I've only had a couple fights that really took a lot out of me. I never really took a lot of damage in my victories. So I'm not too worried about that. I feel very good. I feel the best I've ever been, honestly. Mm-hmm. And I don't see it slowing down.
Paul Daly's a talker. You like fighting talkers? Like, you know, you like it when someone can stir you up and piss you off a little bit more going into a fight?
Sure. It's always more exciting, too, for the fans, you know, when there's some drama there. Unfortunately, Paul hasn't been as himself in that way. He's been pretty respectful most of the time, besides a couple of things he said recently. But you know, I was kind of hoping he would lip a little more.
Why, did you have some nice comebacks ready for him?
Yeah. I'm a counter talker.
Counter trash talker. I love it. This is Rory MacDonald, folks.
Yeah.
Do you feel like Paul Daly is bringing anything to the table that you haven't seen before in a fighter?
He's a dangerous striker. He's a one-hit KO kind of guy, and those guys are always, they're always a pain in the ass to the whole fight to deal with because you have to be on 100% of the time, and he's always going to be in the fight. So I'm used to guys like that, and they're high-intensity fights, and I'm experienced with those kind of guys.
All right, we also have Jason B., our intern from Vancouver. What do you have for Rory MacDonald, also from Vancouver?
Rory, we saw guys that were champions and title contenders in the UFC join Bellator, like Benson Henderson got a title shot right away, and Phil Davis was entered into the Grand Prix. Are you a little upset that Bellator didn't give you a title shot right away, or are you in the mindset of, it doesn't matter if it's for the title or not, I'm going to come in and clear up this division no matter what?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm here for big fights. You know, that's number one on my radar. I am going to get that title shot after I beat this guy's ass. But, I'm here for the big fights that are going to get to draw the attention of the fans and get people excited. But mark my words, I'll be wearing that belt before the end of the year.